Can I predict the Continental Classic? I don't know, but I'm going to try today. What's up, everyone? It's Denise Salcedo. Welcome back to the channel. AEW begins their Continental Classic tournament tomorrow on AEW Dynamite. They have released the Blue and Gold League, and I want to go ahead and see if I can try to predict the outcomes of these matches, see who might win, how they might win, and try to figure it out. Of course, this is a little different from normal tournaments, only because this one has math. Oh, I probably shouldn't be doing this video because I'm really bad at math. But anyways, we're going to be doing it today. I'm going to try to figure out who might be winning which matches and what the scorecards might look like at the end. So let's get to it. Let's try to predict this Continental Classic, and make sure to let me know in the comments section below if you think I'm wrong, off, and hopefully this all figures itself out. But let's do it. Here we go. So let's kick things off with the first row. The first match that we're going to be looking at is Okada versus Kyle Fletcher. Now, everybody here knows that I love Kyle Fletcher, and I think he's so freaking cool. But let's be real, he is not beating the champ. So I'm going to go ahead and drop 3 points already for Okada. Next up, Daniel Garcia versus Okada. Again, another one that I don't think is going to defeat Okada. Maybe I should have started with a different row here, because there ain't no way that Daniel Garcia is defeating Okada. Another 3 points here for Okada. All right, Mark Briscoe, Okada, again, another one where I do not think that Mark Briscoe should be defeating Okada. So I'm also giving Okada another 3 points here. I think we're starting to see a pattern. Shelton Benjamin, Okada, same thing, but that's going to be a very, very fun match. A lot of these are going to be fun matches, but I do not think Shelton Benjamin should be defeating Okada. And then the Beast Mortos versus Okada. Dude, I am so stoked for this match. I can't even tell you. I think the Okada matches that I'm most looking forward to here in the Blue League is Beast Mortos and Kyle Fletcher. Like, those are the ones I'm really looking forward to. But again, I'm predicting a win across the board for Okada. So I'm guessing 3s all across. All right, so before I move on to the next row, because I already declared Okada a winner in all of these ones, I have to go ahead and give a 0 to everybody else, because I'm already planning on them sort of losing to Okada. So let me go ahead and fill out this side of the bracket here. All right, so now let's go ahead and continue this. So Kyle Fletcher versus Daniel Garcia. All right, I know that this one here, I think a lot of people are going to want to see Daniel Garcia win. Kyle Fletcher is one that I'm kind of rooting for a little bit harder, just because I'm a bigger Kyle Fletcher fan. So even though I think the majority of the AEW audience is going to want Daniel Garcia, I want Kyle Fletcher. I have a feeling that this one might be one that ends in a draw. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a draw for this one. I'm going to go ahead and put a 1 here, because I have a feeling they may do a draw right there. Moving on, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. I 100% think the win needs to go to Kyle Fletcher. So I'm going to give Kyle Fletcher a 3 here, which should mean a 0 for Mark Briscoe in that category. Alrighty, Shelton Benjamin and Kyle Fletcher. I know I have a feeling that people are not going to agree with me, but I just feel like there's more upside to Kyle Fletcher getting a victory over Shelton Benjamin than Shelton Benjamin getting one over Kyle Fletcher. So I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher for the win. Kyle Fletcher and the Beast Mortos. Oh, man, I'm so depressed. All right, I'm depressed because I really, really like Beast Mortos, like a whole lot. But again, I think Kyle Fletcher should be getting the win on this one too. So as much as I love you, Beast Mortos, I'm sorry. It's got to be Kyle Fletcher. All right, let's keep it going. We're on to the next row. Daniel Garcia and Mark Briscoe. Again, I just feel like Daniel Garcia is on the rise. So I'm going to have to give Daniel Garcia the win on this one, which is unfortunate because I'm seeing a lot of 0s on some other people. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. This is harder to decide than I thought it would be. All right, Shelton Benjamin, Daniel Garcia. Oh my God, this is so hard, but I'm going to have to give it to Daniel Garcia. Again, I just think there's way more upside to Daniel Garcia getting the victory, considering that they're really, really, pushing the newer, younger talent for sure. So I'm going to have to unfortunately give a 0. Ooh, man, I feel bad for TK having to pick all of these wins. It's kind of hard. Daniel Garcia and the Beast Mortos. Um, it would be hella shocking if the Beast Mortals won. But again, just going with the fact that I know AEW wants to keep pushing Daniel Garcia, I got to give Daniel Garcia the win on that one too. Oh, this is not looking favorable here in the bottom. Ooh. All right, let's continue it on. Mark Briscoe versus Shelton Benjamin. I think that Shelton Benjamin is going to get the victory here. So I'm going to give a 3 here to Shelton. Oh, but they got to give Mark Briscoe some win. I got to give Mark Briscoe some wins. It's not looking too good. Ooh, all right. Wow, this is not looking good. All right. Where am I at? Mark Briscoe and the Beast Mortos. I know they're going to go with Mark Briscoe. I can't give Mark Briscoe all zeros. He needs to win something. Ah, shit. This is not looking good. All right, I'm going to have to give it to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with a draw. Oh, does not look good at all. This does not, and I don't think they're going to go a draw. No, I think we're going to have a definitive winner here. I'm going to have to give it to Mark Briscoe just so that I don't give him all zeros across the board. So I'm going to have to drop a 3 in there. And then, unfortunately, a 0 here. So I got to give. Oh, this is not looking good. All right, let me see. If I'm giving him a 0 to Mark Briscoe and the Beast Mortos. No, I'm giving Mark Briscoe the win there, which means I got to give him a 0 here. Ooh. Oh no. I'm like, oh no, this is not looking good. All right. All right. Let's see. And Shelton Benjamin, Beast Mortos. Oh no, I can't give Beast Mortos all zeros. This is ass. No. Guys, the math ain't mathing. All right, everyone's going to shit on my Blue League tournament. And honestly, it's deserved because I don't know how I got here. I have no idea how I got here. I started this with like really strong opinions. But now that I'm down at the bottom, it's like, oh, wow. I just don't want to give Beast Mortos zeros all around. But then I also feel like Shelton Benjamin should also get some more wins. Mark Briscoe should get some more wins. The math is not mathing at the moment. All right, let's see. All right, so Shelton or Beast Mortos? I like Beast Mortos, although I'm pretty sure it'll be Shelton Benjamin, but I don't want to give Beast Mortos no points. So I'm going to have to give it to Beast Mortos here just to give him some points here. Oh, this is not looking too good. But clearly, as we can see, the scores that I have here for the Blue League are, of course, with Okada winning the whole Blue League. Oh, it's so bad. I didn't want it to be this bad. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what my Gold League is going to look like. Please don't hate me in the chat. Ugh. All right, on to the Gold League. Oh, God, I hope this one's a little easier. No, it's not looking like it's going to be easier, but let's get to it. All right, Darby Allin, Claudio Castagnoli. 100% have to go with Darby Allin for this one. I don't want to keep seeing Darby Allin pick up so many losses, and I feel like he's been getting a lot of losses. However, this is also one that I think can go to a draw, but I'm going to drop a clear 3 here for Darby and Claudio. So that means 0 for Claudio. Sorry, Claudio. You're taking a 0. All right, so next up we have Darby Allin and Will Ospreay. Lord, why would you do this to me? Oh my God, these are my 2 favorites. Everybody knows this. I love Darby and Will Ospreay. And I'm sorry. I know I'm going to take the cheap way out and you guys can call me like whatever, but I'm going to have to give Will Ospreay and Darby Allin a draw. I'm sorry. I can't pick. I cannot pick between these 2. It's too hard. It's like picking your favorite child. Although Will Ospreay is my favorite. Oh, so I guess I could pick my favorite child. All right. But I love Darby too. So, all right. Darby Allin and Ricochet. Oh, 100% Darby Allin. I'm giving him the win here. I'm giving him the win. Sorry, Ricochet. Ricochet, you're going to have to take a 0 here. All right. Darby Allin or Brody King. These two have had a great history, but I got to give this one to Darby Allin. I'm giving him the full 3 here. Sorry, Brody. Alrighty, next up we got Darby Allin and Juice Robinson. This one's a no-brainer for me. It's Darby Allin. And Juice Robinson here with a 0, unfortunately. All right, so I almost gave Darby Allin like a full 3, but the Will Ospreay one, man, that one's tough. All right, moving on, Claudio Castagnoli or Will Ospreay. Sorry, Claudio, you're going to have to take an L here, and I got to give the 3 to Will Ospreay, and I'm going to give a 0 to Claudio. Sorry, Claudio, I really like you, but got to make decisions here. Ricochet or Claudio Castagnoli, that's another tough one. Two totally different styles of wrestlers. Oh, God. I think Ricochet might need this one a little bit more. So I'm going to give the 3 to Ricochet for the full win. And then I'm going to have to give a 0 to Claudio. Sorry, Claudio. All right, Claudio or Brody King. I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Claudio. So Claudio's going to get a 3 over here. I think he'll win. And I'm going to have to, unfortunately, give Brody a 0. Claudio or Juice Robinson, 100% giving the win to Claudio. I just think he's a little bit ranked a little higher than Juice at the moment. So I'm going to have to give Juice a 0. Sorry, Juice. Will Ospreay or Ricochet. I think given just the work that Will Ospreay has done, I think like I was so disappointed in the Konosuke Takeshita Ricochet match. So, and I love Will Ospreay a whole lot. So this one for me is actually a no-brainer, and I got to give Will Ospreay the victory, although I know that match is going to totally be hella enjoyable, but I'm going to have to give Ricochet a 0 there. Will Ospreay, Brody King. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. It's 100% a win for Will Ospreay, in my opinion. Although Will Ospreay doesn't seem like he minds losing, so this might not be as easy. This might not be as cutthroat as I'm predicting here. Will Ospreay, Juice Robinson, 1. Oh, fudge, I have a tie. Oh, no. Oh, no. This can't be right. Someone has to win. All right, fuck. All right, hold on. Will Ospreay, Juice Robinson. Okay, let me give a 0. This is not looking good. The math is not mathing on this one either. Ricochet and Brody King. I'm going to have to give this one to Ricochet. There. Sorry, Brody. All right, Ricochet or Juice Robinson. I'm going to have to say Ricochet. Wow, the math is just not mathing at the moment. Wow, I'm really giving Juice a bunch of 0s. This is sad. This is so sad. Brody King or Juice Robinson. I'm going to have to give it to Brody King. Oh, wow. I just gave Juice Robinson a bunch of 0s. Sorry, Juice. I'm so sorry. Decisions had to be made here. This is not good. This is not good at all. I need to pick a definitive winner here. All right. Because I need to pick a definitive winner, I'm going to have to change the math here. Because right now I have a tie between Darby and Ospreay. And that cannot be a thing. So we need to mess with this so that we have a definitive winner. But that means I got to change some things. I'm going to change the Brody King outcome. This one has a situation to be a draw. So I'm going to change that to a draw. So where's Brody and Darby? All right, I'm changing that. That's it. That's what I'm going to have to change here in order to have Will Ospreay take it all the way to the Continental Classic. All right, so just based on my picks and who I like the most and who I think should win what matches, my chart is looking like the Gold League is going to be won by Will Ospreay, and I have the finals at Will Ospreay and Okada. And I want Okada to retain, so I'm gonna say Okada to win the entire Continental Classic and retain his championship. So that's where I'm at with this. But Jesus Christ, remind me not to take up a job as a booker because this is incredibly hard to do. Let me know where your guys' predictions are on this. I feel like I did so bad. I grade myself an F. I gave myself an F. Do not hate me. Let me know what your guys' charts look like. And who do you think is winning the Blue League, the Gold League, and then the entire thing? So yeah, mine is Okada Ospreay with Okada winning it. Oh my God, this was so hard. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys here on the next one. And of course, each and every single Wednesday, AEW Dynamite, I will be here with Righteous Reg reviewing all of this and laughing at how wrong my picks were. But here we go. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.